So a number of you in my General MEP testing video noticed the X485 sitting in the driveway. Yes, that is a project. I have no earthly idea why I bought this thing. I've actually known about it for 4 or 5 months. I guess 4 months. And I don't know. I don't know why I bought it. It does turn over, and I'll just kind of describe everything, what I know about it. So dash is in. Dash appears to work. Got 742.4 hours on it. The thermostat seems to be busted, which is unfortunate. And it cranks. And it tries to catch. So that tells me that there's a fuel problem. And in fact, just for a test, I did in fact take and dribble a little gas in there, and it fired off and ran for about 10 seconds and then quit. Actually, not even 10 seconds. Probably like 5 seconds and quit. So I believe that I have a fuel problem. I got the hood with it. I got the rear fender pan. So there's the hood. Fender pan's right there. It's missing one tail light. It's going to came with a 40, well, it came with a 54, but it's going to be sold with a 48-inch deck. So looks like the fuel pump has been replaced. And I got a box of parts with it. I just had to go get these out of the shed. So air cleaner, side panels, air cleaner, ignition module, tail light, that's good news. Fuel gauge, not a pump. Fuel filter, maybe? No. Injector. That's a used injector. Let's see, is this a new injector? That's also a used injector. Then some bits and pieces of wiring. And then the support for the seat. I do have the seat base and a new seat. It's just not here, so I'll have to collect that at a later date. I think I've got one, but that did come with that. Oil's full. So I think the first thing I want to do is I'm going to turn around and pull this fuel line off and see if I get fuel when I turn the key on. So let me get set up to do that. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is see if we have fuel. Because obviously if it's not getting fuel or it has poor fuel flow, then that could create all kinds of issues. So you got to remove the high pressure fuel line because it is fuel injected. So we're just going to, basically it's just a matter of pinching it. There might be some that residual in the line. And I'm just going to pump it into a pot. We have plenty of fuel flow. Fuel looks terrible. So fuel flow is not a problem. If the fuel looks terrible, I think what we need to do is drain the gas tank and see if that might solve our problem. Because if it's got fuel, injectors are in there. Yep, I'm going to set up to drain the fuel tank. I thought I pressed record, but I obviously didn't. So there's the gas. Now, granted, this is in a yellow container, but you can only imagine what that crap looked like. And it's actually got, see those dark areas down at the bottom? That is all water. You can watch it go from one side to the next. So there was some condensation in the tank. So put some fresh gas in it. Let's see how it goes. I did go ahead and check the spark plugs, just for good measure to make sure there was nothing wrong with those. That was pretty easy. Not something I would be too concerned about. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a good sign. Wants to. I'm guessing my battery's about dead, but that's a good sign. So sounds like it's definitely sounds like it's starving for fuel. I'm wondering if it doesn't have something to do with the air pressure. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put everything back on here and see if that helps our problem. I might have to take it back off, but let's see if everything's in the box. So I've got the air filter base here. And I've got this bag of random parts. Don't think these are the right screws. Nope. Let me find some screws in the box. See if these work. They do. The only problem is there's only 2 of them in the box, but I suppose that will do for the time being. So this has to go poked up through here. Now this thing's hot. Need a little bit more room. There we go. Now we can take there's 4 of these. Ah. So those aren't right. Okay, I'm going to go find a 10 millimeter wrench and a or 10 millimeter socket and 2 more of these bolts. I'll be back. We are just going to have to run with 3 because I can only find 3. Well, I can only find 1 more. I'll have to just find another one at a later date. It's not a 10. These seem like 10s. For testing purposes, I think that's fine. So let's see here. Next, we need this, which, if it's anything like the other X series, goes like that, and this goes over that. So there's that. what seals up the top? That's not right. I'll have to, I don't know if it looks like it would belong in there, but I just don't know. I'll have to look at the assembly for that. Alright, let's see if it fires up. Like it's running a little bit better. By no means perfect. I wonder if there's not a bunch of crap in the system from that bad gas. Well, that's encouraging. I think the next step is to probably go ahead and replace the fuel filter, just in case this, I mean, that some of that crap could be caught in the fuel filter. The injectors appear to have been replaced. I don't know a whole lot about the injection system on this machine, but it runs, and you saw me move it back and forth, so it drives. Now it's just a matter of getting it tuned to where it'll actually power a deck again. So then we can put the deck under it and get it down the road, get it out of here. I think the worst part's going to be trying to figure out how to get this dash panel back in there, because evidently those are an absolute pain. That's what I recall from the X7 series. So I think I'm going to cut it this video. We now have a somewhat running X485. I do need to get it in the back of the shop or in the shed, so I'll probably do that, and I will go from there. So thanks for watching.